What's going on, Madden Daily? BenjaminMutton back again for part 3 of our Bears breakdown. And today we're going to be getting into the play action jet sweep. Fun little play I like to run here. The main adjustments that I'm making are I am dragging A and I'm going to slant RB. A little bit later in the video you're going to see that I don't always leave Y on that play action either. I like to sometimes streak him out. Unfortunately, it's not like as glitchy as the PA end around, mainly because we're in shotgun and you do have to wait for the pass to get to the quarterback. But it does still work pretty well. It won't necessarily freeze the defenders, but again, we're in a spread and we're working with the levels concept, and you're going to see just what I really like to do with that. So, last little time I'm going to kind of throw them out there just to show you that that route is actually pretty viable in itself. It is something that I will throw in from time to time, and I do like to use it as well because it does kind of put the threat of maybe it is an actual jet sweep, even though the jet sweep is an absolutely awful run. You will see in the gameplay video that I do run it a couple times just to kind of like keep my opponent on his toes. I don't think I gain any yards with it at all, but I think it's nice to mix in, especially if I'm going to be running this play at all. So getting into it, here I am streaking him, and I'm going to show you that out route, one of my favorite routes in this playbook, really. So I'm going to get back to that later. For now, I'm going to show you against some man coverage. We just went up against the cover 3. And what you're going to notice against man, obviously, is, the slant routes are just absolutely going to kill it. The drag will get open, the slant will get open, so on and so forth. It's pretty basic. I think a lot of you guys at this point in the year should have a pretty good grasp on that. But I'm just going to show you a couple times for an example. So here I'm going to show you another little thing I like to do, as well as streaking Y. I'm actually going to streak RB this time. And the main purpose for that, when I notice man-to-man, is it's going to clear out a really wide area, and it's going to leave B with just his one man to beat. As you can see there, Richard Sherman played some tight coverage in man-to-man, even on that break. But I was still able to actually fit that one in there, and there was nobody else really around. So again, I'll streak him out there just to set that one-on-one up, and if he can beat his defender, you're going to get a really nice gain on that. And if not, if it seems locked up, you have that option of the slant underneath again. Now, getting into it here, I'm going to show you what I like to do versus the cover 2 invert. Typically, I will not leave that Y route if I have a good hunch that it's a cover 2 invert, but I'm going to show you here for an example. The routes in the middle will still get open versus it, but what I'm really going to be looking for, I showed it to you a little earlier in the video, but this is where it's bread and butter. Once I streak Y, that out route, that like 15-yard out route, is just absolute money. Y is going to completely clear that zone out for him. I'm actually going to hop in the replay here to show you that real quick in slow motion. So I'm going to actually stay on the defender. I believe it's Byron Maxwell. I'm going to show you why he completely goes to chase that streak in a cover 2 invert, because those deep blues like to play inside more. And what that's going to do is that's going to clear out that 15-yard out route for Brandon Marshall out there, and it's just absolute money. Another option you can hit here is, I'm going to show you, you can also hit B. When he makes his cut, if you're streaking RB, you're going to actually clear that route out as well, kind of like we did a little bit earlier versus man coverage. There still will be some traffic, so it's a tight window. You got to be careful with that. But going back to it, I really like that out route out there. So that's pretty much going to conclude the PA jet sweep. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, as always, leave your feedback. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and until next time, take care.